Hello. Today we're going to be going through a project I made second semester freshman year with four other programmers called 9 to 5 as part of Team Pink Slip, which unfortunately is such a old game to me that the process of recording it is a little glitchy, so I'm going to swap over to pure desktop and record the game like this. Pretty fun project. It was about 3 months. I was the technical director, or just the tech lead on this project. I programmed the paper physics, a bunch of the gameplay features that I'm going to go over. Alice Wiswell, she did all the art for the game. She also programmed this cute little main menu with the paper sliding in and out, and did the particle engine for the game, as well as just being the producer for the game. Phoebe was our design director. She was the one who decided, okay, we're going to have these features in, we're going to try to implement them like this. And she also was part programmer and programmed the stamp machine that I'm going to get into. Quinn was the hand model. It's just the hand in the game is based on the outline of his hand, and was also the test manager. His job was to try to find bugs. And then Matthew implemented Fmod for us and got all our assets and sprites and sounds into the game. And then we had a volunteer, sophomore at the time because I was a freshman, Ariel Kim, who did the cute little music loop in the background. And jumping into it, let's talk about this game. So, it's a paperwork game. You get little forms up here. I programmed this little pop-up menu, which tells you what you actually have to do with the forms. This is randomized, so this is randomized slightly. So there's these forms, which just tell you what you have to do with them. You can click on them to sign them, which is just a spreadsheet. And then you can turn them into the outbox to mark them as complete. Or, in this case, since it is randomized, I have to shred these in order to get points, which is very convenient and lucky that that comes up. If you ever make a run on speedrun.com, you know what to do. These are stamp forms that interact with the stamp machine that I explained earlier that Phoebe did. Turn those in to get points. Oh, and you also get a little multiplier. Up to, if I remember correctly, where's the max? I don't think we actually have a max multiplier on these. Nope, not for the looks of it. But yeah, I think I also programmed the score. So the background just, actually making these numbers mean something. So at the end you can see your final score. I programmed the paper moving around, which was a lot of fun, trying to figure out, hey, no matter what corner you grab it on, how do you make it so that it properly tracks with the mouse? Shoot. And then show that. I also did a lot of the features in this game. The coffee was a lot of fun because when you splash something in the coffee, you get, first off, your score multiplier is just reset for half value because it's not destroying the sheet entirely. You can still turn this in. And as you drag it around, normally it's just a 1-to-1, but if you drag it into the coffee, it has a maximum speed that it can go up to. Which I actually grabbed another thing. Which was a lot of fun to program because I spent a lot of time and effort in this game into trying to not just make it so that you can move around stuff, but flicking the paper and giving it like actual physics of like, this is how fast it slows down. This is how it slows down. This is how it knows to stop. Was a lot of fun in this game. And that is it. So I did hit space, pops up a little itinerary, which the form names are actually randomized as well to a certain extent. I think there's like 6 different like form names that can be because these are all sprites basically. So I had to go in and figure out, okay, I can put words on the screen. How do I make sure that's the correct word for the actual objective for the player? And how do I make sure that the form name is correct? Which was just done essentially by getting like a C-style string. Because this game isn't C. Getting a C-style string and literally swapping out characters based on what the form is. Get to the end, shows you your score, which gives you a little bonus. Shows you the penalties you did, and then gives you a little amazing stick if you got a high enough score, which Phoebe decided those scores. That is the entire game. pretty simple. The objectives are randomized, which was, I think, also on my plate. It's just done by having a bunch of different points on the screen. I believe essentially picking a random number to decide how many objectives there are, and then just slotting them into those points. That's it. Hit pause, go back to the main menu, get this cute little animation, and exit out of the game. That's 9 to 5. That was my second semester freshman year project.